over the weekend we had the Daytona 500. And so President Trump was there for the Daytona 500. And, we talked about that a little bit last week before we headed into the weekend. So the winner of the Daytona 500 is a repeat, right?
Yeah, he won last year.
Will Byron.
William Byron.
Mm-hmm.
Well, Will. His buddies call him Will.
So I'm not familiar with him other than there was that great Netflix series. What was it called?
It was good.
Speed or something? Where you just throwing speed out there?
Need for Speed.
Yeah, that was it.
Or is that the F1?
Yeah, but anyway.
The Fast and the Furious.
Yeah, but that was not it. But anyway, that's when I became, because a lot of these younger drivers I don't even know.
Yeah.
And I know that Daytona 500, it was two really young guys coming to the wire there. But it got delayed. Right.
Oh, there was, between the weather and yellow flags and all this. I think with one lap left, there was another wreck. So this one went into overtime laps. And I think on the final lap in overtime, I counted there were 2 wrecks, and they just kept it green.
Yeah.
And guys were wrecking all behind them, just dust and guys spinning everywhere. And
Here's the
hitting
final
walls.
laps.
Oh, wow.
We got somebody on the top.
Catching air. Somebody's catching air there.
yeah.
Wow.
Oh, yeah.
I thought Hamlin might hold on and win, but he got caught up in that wreck at the end. And that one there was with the 1 lap left, or 5 to go.
5 to go.
And that is this is he actually hit a wheelie and was like up like this on his back 2 wheels forever, and then the air caught him and sent him for a flip on his top and slid into the wall.
We
it was bizarre.
saw that. That was wild.
Yeah, that was a wild crash. He appeared, and he's okay, which speaks to the unbelievable safety.
Priest, I think is his name. I think.
So
Number 60. Here, I'll show it again. There you go.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
still on his back wheels. Let's see how long is he on the back wheels?
Harvick and some of the other guys on the announcing said they've
four,
never seen a wreck like that,
Yeah.
where he's up on his back 2 wheels like that and just caught air.
Wheelie. That's like when you're on the back of like a boat, you're getting drugged behind one of the boats, and the little thing will go up in the air.
sure, we've all done that.
That's what it looked like.
People were calling it was called full speed. I wasn't
Yeah,
that far
there you
off,
go.
by the
Yeah.
way.
That was
Thank
good.
you,
It was really good.
texters.
I wonder if they're going to have another one because this year's will be about last year's.
Yeah, I love that series. As a matter of fact, I enjoyed that. That really got me all into NASCAR again, which was probably the intention of the show. All right, so then we had the president there. President Trump was there. Now, everybody started sending me over the weekend, have you heard Trump talking to the drivers? I guess he's in the pace car.
Yeah.
No.
And I said, I have not. And they said, what was up with his voice? He sounds kind of like Larry, the patch collector out of Dublin, Georgia.
Yeah.
And I thought, exaggeration. And then I listened to it.
Yeah.
And it really sounds strange. Now, what the president said also owns me, because he is a character.
How it started.
Oh, buddy.
When he refers to himself as everybody's favorite president.
Yeah.
Oh,
Now there was a little bit of
Unless you're a
miscommunication. I'm
federal
sure
worker.
there was some technical issues. They had pitched to President Trump, and he said, Mr. President, the radio's yours, or whatever. And then, like, 30 to 40 seconds went by, and he never said anything.
Said a word.
So then,
so
they had to come back and tell it again. And,
that hurts.
And this is where we pick up here. But I'm sure there was probably a little breakdown in communication. But he's in his limo and everything, Rick.
He's in the
leading it.
Beast.
He's in the Beast, baby.
the
Doing
Beast is
doing a
leading it.
lap.
The Beast
Oh,
is leading.
following.
Doing a
Now,
hot lap.
Yeah.
Okay, here
on
we
the
go.
turns, they had to
And Mr. President, the radio is yours.
go. Even he sounds a little weird.
Think about Larry.
This is your favorite president. I'm a big fan. I am a really big fan of you people that you do this. I don't know, but I just want you to be safe. You're talented people, and you're great people and great Americans. Have a good day. Have a lot of fun, and I'll see you later.
That wasn't the president.
What
Yeah.
is
Yeah.
that?
It doesn't sound anything
You
like
can-
it.
You can even,
And if anybody wants to send me some patches,
if you go back, you can even hear when the guy says, "Mr. Pre," he even sounds a little jarbled.
something
He
weird.
does, but that if you had told me that was the president, I wouldn't believe you.
Well,
think it was
I
his
knew it
body
was when he
double.
said this is your favorite president. I went, "Yep, that's Trump."
Well, favorite president, that was a good one.
And Mr. President, the radio is yours.
By the way, Speedy sounds better as Trump than Trump does here.
You're right.
This is your favorite president. I'm a big fan. I am a really big fan of you people that you do this. I don't know, but I just want you to be safe. You're talented people, and you're great people and great Americans. Have a good day. Have a lot of fun, and I'll see you later.
Yo, that's not the president calling it. That's fake.
He received a
so
threat.
good.
They got him out of there, and this guy was fake.
Y'all are something
What
else.
in the world is that?
Maybe he's got your lanyard.
Hey,
but no.
he did do a flyover.
Yeah, this was cool when he landed and everything. This was pretty neat.
There's old Trump Force One. And the crowd's going nuts.
I'm going to read y'all a cool Hey Burge from the weekend in the email about this.
Look at that.
And it'll lead into the other thing. Okay. So here it is. I love this. It's from Vince. Hey Burge. I'm 40 and I have never watched a NASCAR start until today. But you guys pulled me in. Because even though we don't know as much about NASCAR as we once did, as you can obviously hear and see painfully, we were talking about that everybody should experience this at least once in their life. This pulled Vince in, okay? He said a few thoughts about it. It said the start time was 12:30, and we were still not full speed. That's aggravating. Love Trump being there, and this is the one that he brought up too. And the Thunderbirds flying made me a little misty-eyed. I finally, one thing I would like to ask those of you that maybe know more about NASCAR, not as much, we don't know as much now, but we grew up on it. Any guy with a name like Allmendinger should really be in a Toyota, not a Chevy. Okay, that's a good observation from Vince.
Yeah.
But Vince says we pulled him in. He wanted to see a start of a major NASCAR event. He said it made him misty-eyed a little bit.
Yeah.
He said, I'd like to see us get started at 12:30. That's what we said.
Right.
But
Did they start on time? Then have to pull them in.
yeah.
Yeah,
But the
yeah,
Thunderbirds, they were incredible.
Yeah, they didn't get many laps in at all.
Oh,
and
wait.
They had to shut it down because of weather.
I did
Which
actually.
they can't help that.
I found some footage of Trump behind the wheel. So that was him, you guys.
That's so funny.
So yeah, the Thunderbirds apparently. Did you see some of the moves they did? I did see some.
I didn't
of
see
that.
them,
I mean, I
man.
just saw people showing me the highlights.
Here's a clip of him being interviewed. Let's see if his voice just sounds normal real quick. If that's okay with you. Like, what was that?
The President of the United
on the
States,
radio,
Mr.
y'all.
President, 5 years ago, we were standing in this very spot. What brings you back to the great American race?
I think it's fantastic. It's great for the country. Our country is doing well again, and we have spirit all over the world.
Did you hear that what the winner got? I mean, you look at the purse. I mean, it's a lot of money, but they also gave him not 12, the carton of 18 eggs. Did y'all see that? He got 18 eggs. 18,
The big pack.
18. Yeah.
Wow.
Not the 12.
With his trophy.
This is Daytona. He got 18 eggs. Top of the hour. We'll be right back.
This is the Rick Burgess Show.